What's going on? We are live. Tonight, we're going to look inside of a flex battery. Not this one. This one's stacked lithium. We're going to look inside the cylindrical 18650 cell batteries that Flex offers and figure out what the heck that black goo is. Also, we have a couple of surprises for you guys. We are going to be comparing, and Tools of Souls doesn't even know this. We have this DeWalt 20-volt sander. He knew that part. What he doesn't know is that Joshua Wilson absolutely spoils me. And we picked this up at Lowe's today. But not only that,
I ain't feeling the love on that. Jesus.
for some reason, this man also picked me up a ToughBuilt screwdriver. So we're also going to be checking out these. And I bought this for myself. So this is a... that's a DeWalt logo for the shop. And we also got us a Milwaukee one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we've got a way to kind of test these, because the best way that I can describe this sander, it hits so much harder than any Milwaukee ever could. That's not a stab in Milwaukee. That's just a cold, hard truth. Is that this thing has a lot more power. And the best way to describe it is going to be an SDS drill hits the concrete a little bit slower with less vibration, but hits hard. Yeah. And a hammer drill has a whole ton of vibration, and you can really feel the power on it. It might not be hitting as hard, but you can feel the power. This feels like the intense vibration when you're using a hammer drill, but you also get the hard-hitting power of the SDS. It's both compared to the Milwaukee. It really feels like it's powerful. When you push down on it, it really just feels like it's just pounding the wood. We got Tools of Souls here. What's going on, man?
Well, first of all, I am flabbergasted that you're talking about pounding the wood again. I thought that was your normal night job.
Oh, man.
I do want to say hi. So Logan Collett's back with us. Jamie True. Raymond Roman is here. Joshua Wilson, your boy Ram, Lost in the Smoke. Richard Hosey. Some of our favorite people are here with us tonight. Joshua Wilson, I'm really jealous, but it's all good, my friend. We're having a great day here. I can't. You have told me nothing about what we're doing tonight.
Well, I am learning.
I am learning with the audience what's going on. Found a new feature here on the StreamYard that's going to come in handy. It's going to make me look prettier for all you people. Oh, it's so sexy. Anyway, it's going to be. I'm looking forward to tonight. We're going to see what's going on, what you got cooking, and
does that water jug make sense now? So I've got a water jug. We're going to see if we can see the difference in the height of the splash, maybe with the sander, different areas.
I mean, you lost me when you said sander and pushing down.
Yeah,
I like, because I let the tool do the work, man. I don't push down.
No, every once in a while you got to push down just a little bit, not a bunch, but
Raymond Roman.
If you're cleaning off, like if you're an electrician and not somebody that really cares about their sheetrocking tools, and you don't clean off the mud off of your knife or whatever,
yeah,
the job gets done a lot faster if you push down harder. So a lot more does happen when you push down harder. You don't necessarily need to, but what happens microscopically, it releases more of those little guys that get down there and scrub it extra hard. And yeah, your sandpaper has that feature, in case you didn't know.
Why is it when I use tools, I refer to them as girls?
No.
When you use tools, they're all guys and you're playing with your wood.
Because my tools get things done. Oh, I just got canceled. All right. Check it out. We got Ken
Wow.
C, the One, Preston Mathis, SEO Panther, Rodney Widger, Dr. Left Hand Thread, Robert Walton, Jeremy, Tools with Souls, George Ordway, Lost in Smoke, Robert G, Joshua Wilson, Texas Southpaw, and Kansas Tools. All members of the channel, thank you for the continued support. I thought I clicked off of this. I'm surprised I did not cancel this. Usually I click off of this. I'm going to try to hit you guys in the comments and respond like I promised I would. But if I missed any of you, now we haven't. So if I missed any comments, at least we acknowledged everybody. Thank you for the continued support.
Rodney Widger and Kansas the Manzas showed up.
The question is, what did I click off of?
Kansas C is here. Lots of good options that'll work for you. But my money, the DeWalt sander and trim router are hard to beat for woodworking projects. I'm with you. I have said, what's going on, Bradley? I have said countless times, I don't think that Milwaukee makes a good sander. TTI, doesn't matter if it's Ryobi rigid, whatever. I don't think they make a good sander in those brands. So I'm not surprised. I am anxious to see what Flex brings as a sander because, well, every tool I've used from Flex has been top notch, good quality. And I know that DeWalt sander is incredible. So I'm looking forward to seeing this tonight.
All right. So also, we've actually prepared a little bit for this one. So this is what we got. If we can't hear the audio, let me know. I will fix it immediately.
I'm just going to say, because I know what editor you're using. If you go under under where the Flex battery is, and you hit the two arrows that are going at a diagonal,
right,
it'll make that full screen.
Yes.
And then all you have to do is hit spacebar to get it to go.
Fantastic. Hopefully the audio is working. Let's see what we got.
Rigid is better than Cobalt, that's for sure. Raymond, I'm with you, man. I am the biggest rigid advocate on YouTube. I have been showing them top quality tools forever. I just, on the sander, I got the 6-inch. It's great. I hesitate buying another.
Is that loud enough?
Sound. I can't hear the sound. Hey, your battery's leaking.
Hey, actually, that is fresh off the charger, believe it or not.
Yeah.
The thing is, the battery's charged upside down.
Yeah.
And it's hot in Texas. So there's something to what I've been hearing so much about. Okay. Sound didn't work?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll try again.
Couldn't handle it. And I believe that was not a pouch cell battery. That was just the 18650 cell battery. Yeah. 2.5.
Yes, that is an 18650. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna share the whole screen, I think, so I can share system audio. And that's what we're gonna do. This one.
It's the older battery, not the stack. Okay. Great. Yeah. Thank you, Jamie.
That's what we got to do. We got to share the system audio like this. So you should get screenception. But now it should be better, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Flex goo leaking out of this battery. I'm going to find out. Is that loud enough?
Yeah, we can hear it. Go.
It is. I've seen a couple of videos on this. I've not experienced this before. So we are going to actually check out the cells. So that is right off of the charger. We hadn't done anything else. I put off the charger. Black goo was on the charger. Black goo was on this thing. And I was like, where's this coming from? If they're leaking and figure out where the heck this is coming from. So let's get this open. Proceeds to
Raymond are on this.
Before we get too into this, you know what we should do? What we really should do is see if there's any comments here. Because the last couple of streams, we've missed a couple of comments. Jamie True says that it's funky grease. Joshua says nice sander.
Josh, did you send
my two favorite people? What's going on? Long time no see, gentlemen. What's up, Logan? The Metallica HPT sander. I have not tried that. Do you have that one?
The Metabo HPT sander. Maybe.
Maybe you gotta check your tool inventory.
And I got 250 power tools sitting
That's
in
great.
here. I mean, it's hard. Ask me one of the 62 drills. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny. Tool Smasher Pass when? Yeah, when are we gonna do Tool Smasher Pass? Soon. We're gonna do Tool Smasher
We're
Pass.
going to be doing that. We're going to be doing another tool draft, NFL style tool draft before too long. One of these Sundays here in the next month.
Ken C says lots of good options that'll work for you, but my money, the DeWalt sander and trim router are hard to beat for woodworking projects. You already said that. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I keep up with the chat. That's one of one.
You are really good at multitasking. I will give you that. Hey Josh, I got a live edge piece kicking my ass right now. You know, this is going to sound maybe out of touch with the woodworking community. Keep in mind, in Bermuda, everything is shipped. Just about everything. So when you have a craftsman come into your house and custom wrap it around your house, or you ship it, it is the same price. Now, my father was a master craftsman, woodworker, and baiter. Specialized in a lot of shower, bathroom remodels, custom trim, all that stuff. Made his own mahogany wood tongue and groove flooring. You name it, he could do it.
Yeah.
The whole epoxy thing, I don't get. The whole live edge thing is cool, but I see a lot of people, they get a live edge, they cut all the live edge off, and by the time they're finished sanding on the thing, it looks like a regular thick plank of wood with a little bit of marbling to it. I'll give them that. It has a little bit of marbling with the age of the wood and stuff, but essentially all the live edge is cut off. They didn't preserve the live edge, which was the most beautiful part to me. Mm-hmm. And it just looks like a giant slab of wood. Thoughts?
You know, I've done live edge projects. As a matter of fact, I built that bench for my wife. That was a live edge. I used, like, for the entire edge, I used hand tools. I didn't use any power tools on it, only for the top.
Right.
And the bottom of it to make the surface nice and clean. But for the edge itself, I wanted it to have that natural look and not go over the top. I also didn't use epoxy on it. I used shellac because that's what our grandparents would have used. So I went with shellac on it.
Yeah.
I prefer that look. The shellac brings out more. It makes the natural wood pop.
Natural wood grain. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Adds an extra depth to it that you can't get with epoxy. For me, the epoxy stuff, all that, the river tables, all that, it's just a fad.
Yeah,
it's just me. I could be wrong. I think it's just a fad.
One of my favorite things with the epoxy would be that you leave the actual wood edge, the really rustic, and you preserve it forever, and you can see it. That's kind of cool. But a lot of people, man, they're taking that whole edge off to where it's just a rounded over piece of wood. I see it on YouTube all the time.
Yeah, Raymond is talking my language. Drills are definitely better for lags than impact drivers. Yes, sir.
Jigsaw is close. I'd give the edge to DeWalt. I'm happy with the rigid. Can't wait to try their new barrel grip. Nice.
I'm looking forward to that myself. I'm not a barrel grip kind of guy. I don't like grabbing fallacies, but hey, to each their own. I want to grab it by a D handle because it resembles my wife's purse more than something she leaves in her nightstand. Just saying.
All right, so we got some speculations. One says it's dielectric grease. One says it's coolant and it's a feature. Kansas says it looks like antifreeze.
Given the coolant, or given the color of it, I'm going to say it's more likely dielectric grease.
One of the best parts about not watching other YouTubers' videos is doing this yourself and then making this video, then going back and watching the YouTuber's video and then not feeling bad that you're copying, because I already made this video before I saw his video, like legitimately. I don't think they're alike. So that's good news.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate trying to follow the trends. I don't follow the trends. The trends can suck it. This is the part that Flex enters the chat and goes, ToughBuilt on tactics. Yeah. Battery gets hot from even charging. I had the same problem. Yeah, that's when mine did that. Flex ran from the chat. Hi, this is Zach from Shrivan. Our offices are currently closed. Please try your call during regular business hours. Leaking through the screws makes sense since huge globs of grease are on the bottom from Brandon Thibs' video. That's why they close the offices for routine quotation maintenance. Check the phone tags. I think it's fun after cutting something down. Check the phone tag. I just think it's fun after cutting something down. Hang on. I did hear my phone make a noise.
Scott M is here. Hi, how you doing? Zach's story. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that is cool. All right, here's
Cheers for the mistreated
Kansas Tools.
Make yourself bigger.
Well, hang on. I'm trying not to dox Kansas over here.
He said, throw a bandejo.
It's pretty cool.
Dude, that looks great. Were you making it? What was he making there?
Looks like maybe some kind of table.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to ask him.
A nightstand, maybe a stool.
This is how Kansas and I communicate. So he sends me this. He sends me this during the live stream, apparently. So then later on,
that stuff to me.
So later on, I send him this. But I was like, why though?
See, I'll just show what I would send folks in response.
All right. You have the floor. Okay, you don't have the floor. You don't have the floor. The floor is gone.
Wait. Look. This is so much nicer.
Yeah.
Just saying. They'd rather send it to me now.
Okay. Here we go. And we're doing this in one take, so that way you know we didn't edit anything. Okay, we can see the black splooge on the top there. You see the black splooge?
Yeah.
You can see it coming out right there.
Okay. It's a well-used battery, sir.
Let's get it out. Yeah, that one's got concrete dust, all kinds of stuff on it. I think that's one of my first batteries. Hang on. They are fit in there really good. This is fresh off of a charger. And
I don't know where Paul W. or Mr. Sherwood or Queefer's been. Paul W. got mad at me for doing a drill versus impact video.
I haven't seen Queefer in a minute, man.
No, he just shows up every now and again.
Okay, this is bone dry here. Keep notice of this part right here. This part right here. See the nice margins on that?
Yeah.
Just keep watching that part. It's about to get interesting. Sniff. What does it smell like?
What does it smell like?
Can you smell it? Got you close up.
I guess I don't think it smells like battery acid, but
smells like Taco Bell.
I don't want to get
aftermath
on it.
There you go.
You can see there.
All right, so there's a little bit of goo right there. I just noticed, right?
Yeah.
Do I want to touch it?
But this looks kind of isolated. I can see some coming up there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna volunteer Milwaukee for this one.
Now, what we might do, we might open this up a little bit more live, if you guys want me to.
I'm with you, Jeremy.
You can see there's a screw right there. I'm seeing that now. where it's put together.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the source down there. If I touch these two, it will short and it won't be good. So what I want to do now is I would like to peel off this to check the side of the cells.
Smells like the tools when they come out of the box. Smells like Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight coincidentally smells like Teen Spirit.
Nice. All right, so we've got
I
kind of
see some
something
corrosion
going on
right there.
there, right?
Yeah, you got some corrosion.
That looks interesting.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of black stuff there. No, that was reflection. Sorry. You can see right there. You can see the whatever that is.
Yeah, it's just
So
dye.
it looks like this goo might be corroding. I don't think it's anti-corrosion. I think it's something else.
That's all dry there.
Sledgehammer ties this Scott Am. Smells like hot ass and corn chips. New tool smell. Flex modular storage is pretty badass. I wish I didn't have two systems already. I'm with you. Smells like the tools when they come out of the box. Got
I'd
it.
love to know where it comes from.
We got a little bit more discoloration there. We got something going on there, but really no goo, like just kind of anywhere. It's all at the top, which is really interesting.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got something
Are
there.
you gonna open that pack up completely?
I think we
There's
might do
some
it live
green-
for you guys and not make you watch a video
Yeah,
about
that
it, but we're gonna get
discoloration right there.
to where the goo is here in a minute because we're not seeing any goo.
No, here's what I'm thinking is
Like a rust kind of spot right there.
there's kind of no.
All right, so you heard me cough just then. The same issue that I'm having with every HVAC coil that I have, where there's like a bacteria that I'm allergic to, is now in this shop. So,
That's her price. Fine.
we're not going to be doing live streams in the shop anytime soon. It's 108 degrees outside. But we will open that battery here live pretty soon.
That might be battery acid. That might be battery acid.
Yeah, I'm thinking one of the cells has gone bad. At least one.
What do you guys think?
I
that
see.
is?
It actually looks like two if you're looking at it.
You can check the. Oh, there you go.
So
Well,
I've
now we
never
know it's
seen a
different.
video on this previous to me opening this up. Had no idea what I was looking for. What's interesting, it's almost like
protein
a
gel.
yeah, it's cooling gel or something. It's got fibers in there that resemble like a bear hair, like an insulation.
Yeah.
It's maybe to keep it congealed. I don't know, but you can
Well,
see here this is purposeful. This doesn't happen by an accident.
No,
So
it looks like they put something in there that will draw the heat out from the battery to keep the batteries cooler longer,
Right.
and then pass through that bladder there.
What
so they're-
what cells are those? Would you say they look huge,
Those are-
right?
Okay.
They're 18650s.
They're just-
That's what they look like.
They're
to
just
me.
higher voltage because of the 24 volts.
Yeah, it looks like an 18650, maybe a T30 or T40. You getting their batteries from the
Next
border?
question now, okay? Is this
Good
a
evening,
cooling
Mr. Walton.
that escapes
Joshua
out,
Wilson says it's
or what
opium.
is it? Let's open up a new flex battery and see.
Kansas, I can't read that one.
New flex battery.
put
Can you hear
bacon-
me on the video good or not?
It's a little difficult.
Okay, hang on. I can
Wipe
probably
it off and see.
I can also do this.
Look at its fine editing skills,
So
ladies and
we got
gentlemen.
a fairly new one here somewhere.
That's better.
Yeah.
Are we getting echoes on our mics right now?
No, we're good.
Okay.
And then we're not saying this is good or bad. This could be really bad. I don't know. But it's worth comparing. one that we know doesn't have any issues.
And that screws lost forever.
We need to get
I found all the screws. Don't worry.
Really
I also found that piece.
Ever wonder what happens when a child rips a toy apart as an adult?
Look at that. So we went from thinking this battery's perfectly fine to this one actually has goo on it as well.
Yeah.
So is this a problem?
No.
I don't think it's a problem, but I'll tell you what, it's not convenient to have on your customers' finished products. I can promise you that. This is a problem. It's not going to be a problem with the reliability, I don't think, but this is a problem.
Yeah.
What's underneath here? It looks like this is where the goo is stored.
And my daughter's holding the camera. I think she did pretty good.
She did a great job.
You got consistent, got kind of some fibers there too. I wonder if that's supposed to kind of keep it all together. Maybe this is like a cooling liquid.
See the fiber there? It's kind of it's interesting.
Liquid that just happens to escape.
Could have been wearing gloves.
Interesting to know if it's conductive. So let's see here.
So if you took a multimeter in water,
it's got a multimeter.
You know, it would beep with.
And if we were to put this in ohms here, you can see where we're getting a beep. So let's see. Is this stuff conductive?
No.
It does not act like it's conductive.
But based on the green tinge on the last frame there, back here somewhere, this might be a little bit counterproductive for the battery.
Yeah.
With
well, my question is, it's a flex battery, but it's
that is
the same
good
basic design as a lot of the.
Is it an insulator? Because if we have goop on our lead and we were to check the
look at all that.
Yeah.
Voltage directly.
This means the battery got hot and it was trying to cool it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to read a voltage?
I don't know if we need to open this up or not.
Let me see here. We need to go to here and here, I believe. Yeah, we're getting 21 volts DC. Let me show you.
Just get this.
I was trying to kind of float it and let the goo make contact with the terminal.
Yeah.
And
sometimes I'm touching it, sometimes I'm not.
See, we're getting 21 there. If we put more of this stuff on there.
It doesn't seem like it's very conductive. I think it is, but you can see right there, you see you're getting that voltage drop.
We don't.
So you see there was completely not conductive right there.
So you can see we're bouncing on there.
Now this multimeter is, it's a good multimeter. It's a Fluke, but when you go with a 9-volt powering your multimeter and not two AAAs or two AA's, whatever, a AA being 1.5 volts each, you're going to get 3 volts to play with for a maximum of a voltage drop for calculating and using your ohms and stuff. When you do a 9-volt, you get a little bit more voltage, so you get a lot more better range, I guess you would say, and you can drop more power across whatever you're trying to measure. And this multimeter is not going to do that. So we're going to get a different multimeter here in a second.
Cameraman 2 says that's graphene goo, wireless firmware upgrade.
Hard to show you. But if I'm just kind of hovering on there, you can see where it says 0 with me touching the goop. So we are touching the goop now. It's hard to show you. Here, let me,
be interesting to see if ToughBuilt has that same design inside.
That's if we're shorting. I'm just going to touch a goop to goop. And we're not getting a beep.
Huh. Texas Southpaw says he's only had one leak and it was stored in a Texas garage, so that fluid
my
becomes
body
really thin in heat.
where
I've had actually 3 leaks now.
This spike in summer.
You getting resistance through my body?
See, so you can measure through your body. The fluke will not measure through your body. So I'm measuring from hand to hand, putting voltage across my heart, which I wouldn't recommend doing, but I'm doing it. And it's going from this hand across my body to this hand, putting 9 volts across in the form of a voltage drop using Ohm's law to determine what the ohms is on this multimeter.
Thanks, Roman.
What does the black goop say now?
You prefer Raymond or Roman?
Now you can see we're actually going to get a reading, but it's in mega ohms. So this is, you got kilo and then you got mega. This is a lot of resistance. This is not a low resistance.
Yeah.
Everything is essentially connected to everything in some way, shape, or form. This is not enough to cause a short. It's just not. You're not going to cause a short using this. What it might do is corrode the terminals, which is what we've seen.
1 point. That's mega ohms.
All right.
K.
So then we're in the thousands. So we're still not in ohms. We're in K, which is thousands. So you can see this stuff is not going to short your battery. A lot of people think that it will short the battery. I don't think it has the power to do it.
Texas Southpaw. Acknowledge me.
Now, to find out one more thing. I need to see how it tastes.
I don't know, Rodney. You better start buying a bunch of them. He's a big dumb animal, folks.
So I was gonna do the the GTA kind of thing where it's like that iconic GTA theme song playing when you die. What am I looking for?
Southpaw and I, we the ones.
Where are we
Day
at?
one-ish. Oos.
A lot of chat here. All right, so Flex is one underrated
I've been
drill,
keeping
but
up
it's
with
up
the
there
chat.
with the Pro Tools. They just don't get enough credit because everyone still hates the way they advertise them. That's absolutely true.
This is the way you can tell this man doesn't listen to me because I gone through the chat while we're going through it.
Did you?
And,
All I could hear was myself talking, man.
yup.
Yeah.
If it hits the top of the cells, it shorts it out because 2 batteries had to be replaced because of it. Wow.
Interesting.
God, I'm wondering. Although I think I only have 2 of the regular batteries anyway. So
I could see where you would get maybe like a connection to where you're starting to like maybe boil that liquid and then drop voltage across it constantly.
yeah.
And then there's nothing to physically shut off the there's parts in there that will turn off once the tool senses that you've gone past the capacity. But there's also parts in there where you are before the safety mechanisms and you could internally drain that battery completely, going positive and negative. And because it's such high resistance, it's going to act as a load. Does that make sense? So it's not going to directly short. I think that it would act as a load, heat up that liquid even more, and completely drain your battery to where you're gonna deplete a whole cell. I don't think it physically shorted out and spark and just blew up. I would think that it probably internally depleted itself before the safety circuit.
Makes sense. All right.
Because most of them had nothing. Exactly. Yep. If you got nothing, you've got dead cells. Did you leave your batteries out in hot Texas sun or any vehicle? No, well, I left them in my garage, which is insulated. So it's probably about 85 to 90 degrees in there on a hot day at the most. But a car would absolutely destroy those things. I mean, a car will get, 130, 140 pretty quickly, I would think, in a trunk.
Well,
no, it didn't blow up. It just didn't work at all. Yeah. I would think that it had a quiet death to where it just completed the circuit, and then the fluid was such a high resistance that it just kept depleting the cells. Are they going to replace it is the question, because if they're not,
No, Scott.
That's also a problem. So
I've
this stuff
never
came
had a
from
drug or
themselves,
drink
or is it a fire
alcohol in my
suppression?
life.
We're thinking, and it's somewhat confirmed that it's some kind of cooling. I think didn't Thibs ask Flex or something about it, and they said it was for cooling. Can anyone verify?
I didn't know he had made videos, and he stopped making videos, and I guess I just never caught up on it.
Rodney
So,
Widger
I
says
don't
in a
know.
car 150. Nice.
Must be the light. No, I'm freaking ridiculously tired. So I literally get home about 20 minutes before we go live from work.
Sorry. Well, that's good that they will replace it. They need to. It's got a lifetime warranty. So that's going to be the benefit, especially nowadays, of buying as many whatever you can get while it's still on lifetime warranty. I think this is going to be the last. Excuse me. They keep extending it, but I think this is probably going to be the last year, right?
Oh, way to go, Kansas.
I just killed a snake with the. Oh, okay. Yeah, shovel. I am all that is man. Chugging the syrup. I am all that is man. From Super Troopers.
My sister came out to visit us. She had a camper with her, and she stayed out in my yard. She comes out, and there's a snake coiled up, just kind of hissing at her, making her feel uncomfortable. Naturally, I am in the garage like a man should be. Why did you take me off
I
the
didn't
screen?
mean to click that button. There we go.
Anyway, she calls me. She's screaming her head off. I walk over with a shovel. Now, the rumor is that if you unalive a snake, it will continue to move until the sun goes down. I hit that thing so hard with a shovel that its whole body just went stiff. It didn't move. Nobody can touch my. I keep forgetting about that lifetime warranty. Yeah, it's great. Only to the end of the year. It's a hassle, but I was gifted a stacked lithium because of all the troubles I went through getting replacements. Talk to your in-store reps for Flex when they are there. They're stretched kind of thin, so they're not there all the time. But if you should see one, talk to them. Let them know that you're a believer in their product and whatnot. If you buy something that day, lots of times they're going to give you a free battery to go with it. I got a 10 amp hour battery that way, and I think I got an extra 6 stacked lithium. I'm late to the party, but I've had this happen with my Flex batteries on a customer's carpet. Oh, that's not good, Chris.
Yeah, that was my thought. That was my thought, was on a customer's finished product, carpet, dog, whatever. Don't judge me with those judgy eyes over there about the dog. That was a joke.
Yeah, Joshua, I'm not going to read that whole thing.
Holy crap, dude. Joshua, you weren't kidding, man. That is stiff.
But I will say that it, not in my experience, but from the experience I've had with other people dealing with Flex customer service, they've all said it was great. My experience, not great, which why I've never bothered to contact them a second time. I'm going to look next time I go to Lowe's. No worries, Raymond.
All right. So sounds like we got someone that's not terribly happy with what's going on. He's saying that his batteries did get unalived, and it looks like it's another case that they've gone out of their way to make sure that they kind of at least did the best they could with the situation and gave you a freaking $200 battery, man. That's awesome. The stacked lithium is good stuff. Make sure you
Superior
register it. Because the crime rate here.
Oh man.
Dang.
Roman, where do you live, man?
All right. So we've got the notorious listen.
Roman. Rodney,
Listen.
I asked him how to pronounce it, so shut up.
Ready? You can hear the grip on it, man. The grips are so good. I really want to go get a Klein insert and see if it fits inside of here, because this handle is better than anything Klein's ever made. I think it's a nice handle, and we've already bent a Klein trim screwdriver. Actually, yeah, I think it was a trim. I can't remember. We've bent a vanadium steel in this loop with our bare hands without any deformation on these handles before. So
Nice.
we know that we can hammer on them. Not that we should, but we can. And the grip is nice, man. It's just a really good feeling tool.
Are they
Nice.
made? Are they made for your tiny hands, or can men also grip them comfortably?
It's pretty good, actually. Joshua wants to know about the tip life. Time will tell, man. What does it say here?
Rodney, I don't want to get
5 MO40. This is kind of stippled, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Abrasive.
The thing you said you didn't like with Milwaukee, but because ToughBuilt has it, now you like it?
No, I didn't say I like it. I like the fitment. This, I got to feel the Milwaukee ones. It's nice because this is where you pull. But
yeah,
for indexing, it's not that abrasive, but it is abrasive. It's not let's see what it does to my fingernail.
So Roman,
it's very subtle.
I'm probably that dude.
It's very subtle, but it does give you a nice something to grab onto.
Yeah.
I like it. Thanks, Joshua. This is pretty cool. So we've got,
yes, it's a ToughBuilt, Rodney.
3/8. We got 1/4 inch, and then you got 2 sides here, 2 sides there.
Got and says knurled.
And then you got 5/16. And then you got 1/4 inch again.
Yeah. Was that 11-1?
This is a yes. This would be an 11-1. And you can make it a 13-1 if you want to loop your wire in this thing, guys. Oh man, they cracked me up.
Oh, it's 12-1.
Is it 12? Is it 12? Let's see.
I mean, he's got the box in front of him. He can't, or the packaging in front of him. He can't count it. You ought to see him count his age. He has to have his wife take off her shoes too.
No, this is a size 2. This is hexed because no, it's not hexed. Never mind, it's not hexed. Yeah, 12. Either way, I like it. Do you want me to go get the Klein here in a minute? See what it's got.
Roman, I don't have a whole lot of Cobalt. I have a couple of their items. They've always seemed to be a little step below some others.
Let's get this flex open.
11-1 is that type you said to get, right? Yes, sir. Check it against the Klein. Rodney wants one. Jamie True says, yeah, keep it 100.
We got the flex sticker. This gives this thing, anything you put this on gives it like 500% more horsepowers.
I actually had that tattooed on my willy.
Hey, this feels really good. This feels really good. Out of the box, that is really comfortable. I don't know why I like that so much. Oh, okay. It's smaller. So you can see where my thumb makes all the way down here, which is that far away. And it's got a good like kind of wrap around. This is just, you can see where the thumb just sits more comfortably here. Anytime you can get your hand closer to where the work is being done, you're going to get a better feel for it. This just does not have a very comfortable grip compared to the Flex. It's very
I wonder if your friend Anthony, if he held it, if he would feel the same way you do.
he's got big hands too.
Yeah, I've got oven mitts. My big
Yeah,
like
you would,
I grabbed the
like
rigid.
this.
I grabbed the rigid 6.5 by the head. Like
Yeah.
I don't even use the handles. I use the whole head.
Got the buttons. Let me get a battery on it and see if I change my mind. I like the switch there. It's got a nice clicky to it versus, let's see.
It's a good looking sander. Even the turbo mode, it removes a lot of the stuff sanding.
Oh, let's see what it's got. It has turbo mode? Yeah.
That means it's high end.
All right, let's see here.
I wanted to come out with the new twin turbo series. Get that
Okay,
extra.
so it does feel different with the battery.
It's got
You know,
nice
I figured out why I like it. Right here, where your thumb goes back behind here, it's just a better balance. So back here,
well, thank you, Mr. Wilson.
it's non-existent. It just keeps continuing with the same shape, which is a nice gradual curve here.
Yeah.
But when you grab this, there's something about this curve here where your thumb sits inside there. See the difference? It is a little bit more comfortable. I don't know if my hand reaches better, but because it kind of cuts in there, my thumb was able to reach down bigger or further. So I'm thinking this probably isn't that different except for the contouring. But it does feel good.
Covering the cooling ports.
Yeah, you do cover the cooling ports. Son of a gun. Why would I say that?
So.
Ooh. did you see it start up, dude? It's like smooth start. Hang on, let's turn it all the way up and see how it starts. Okay, 3. Oh, dude, it's so freaking smooth. Turbo. It's so smooth, man. The DeWalt, when it starts up, like it's ready to go. This thing just feels like power. When you turn it on, it's ready to go. I should turn it on my volume, or is it? It's probably auto dimming. There is a lot more vibration. I'm curious to see on the water test, which I don't even think I pulled up. Yeah, I did. I did pull it up. What else we got in this box? That should be it. Need the dust collection bag here somewhere. So we got some 220 assortment of sandpapers.
And that's one of the ones that use the sticky paper as opposed to the hook and loop. Being another fine example of him not listening. It's all good.
What'd you say?
I said you go on not listening. That's just what I started out when I sold them and went with Flex. It's a good choice.
Okay, so it's just kind of like a friction fit. It just pops right on.
Only thing is, Flex has a slow start.
It does lock.
Materials. Nice.
So it kind of friction fits on there, and then it rolls to lock.
Nice. All right, break out the water jug.
I like it.
I've been waiting all night to see jugs.
This one has a nice fit to it too. I really like this sander a lot. It fits nice too. That just locks on there. And dude, we're gonna do another test on this here pretty soon. This thing grabs like all the dust compared to the Milwaukee one, which isn't a good comparison because it's just not a good sander. But I hear the Bosch is really good too. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Bosch Festool. I make some good sanders.
So
Juggies. Yeah, that the wall.
I think we're just gonna leave you in that corner. Is that good?
Ramon, if
Or
you're
should we do that?
sanding your sander down full sand in the materials, are you ever sanding?
We're just gonna leave you in the corner there. Okay.
Someone in Texas has tunnel brain.
Tunnel
That's
brain.
no brain. Oh, he's got the rainbows for his microphone. Funny that the thing next to his mouth is a rainbow.
Can you still hear me? You should sort of hear me.
Yes.
Okay.
See, you could just say whatever you want. He ain't listening anyway.
I'm ignoring you right now.
I prefer hook and loop over the sticky. That way you can switch grits without wasting paper. I'm with you. No, I just don't do a lot of research before buying tool. All right.
We got to turn to
Bust your
7.
jugs out, and not even Friday. And I'm going to try to get my wife to bust her jugs out later.
I've blown this thing out as much as I can with the air compressor. It's actually really clean. You can see the dust on camera though.
This is a very scientific test that we're seeing here. The transfer of energy through water based on the vibration of a sander. Even though we can't see how high it goes because this man is like not capable of figuring out camera.
Like it sands harder.
And he doesn't understand that if he's not facing the microphone, you can't hear.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you, sir. Did you notice that last bit when it was like really splashing like crazy? That was when I was pushing pretty hard, like I was telling you about earlier. There is a huge difference when you do push with this sander, and it can take it, and it doesn't bog down, and it doesn't slow down. It just does. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it horizontal now. Let's see what we get. And I'm gonna push pretty hard, and I'm gonna push equal if I can. So here we go.
Move it down so we can see the top of the jug. Move the jug down. You guys get Culligan, just souls, or just great value? Hey, if you're not doing Culligan, you're not doing it right.
All right, let's see what the Flex got.
Yes, I learned a lot.
We know it's smoother. Is it going to hit as hard? I don't think. It'll be impressive if it hits just as hard. We'll know just by feeling it here in a second.
What video did he watch to learn this for us?
None. There's no video. I haven't seen a video doing this yet. I try not to watch other people's content just in case somebody does what I'm about to do. That way I can claim stupidity by myself.
That definitely looks like it's smacking harder. How smooth are the marks?
It might hit harder, you know.
Where did you guys hear that?
Ready?
I've never seen it. No, I've never seen this before. Knock yourself out. It definitely looks like.
It definitely hits harder.
Don't try this to your fish tank. Fish are not going to like it. I would say absolutely do it to your fish. Represents a hurricane. Hold on. Put it on your private parts.
I've got a better idea, dude.
Put it on your private parts.
See which one heats up faster. We can do an infrared test on 2 different spots on the carpet right now, and we can see real time.
Look,
which one's
we all want to see the same thing. We want to see if you
or
get
we can try one here and one. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hang on. Let me see if I can.
You don't have to claim stupidity. That is just obvious. I don't even know what he's doing because he hasn't figured out how the microphone works yet.
I know how the microphone works. I'm trying to line this up to where you guys can see it. You're not being able to. You can't see it.
Well, there you are.
All right. How much is this?
Who prefers
Nepali
to
right
spin
here?
this way?
We got
Predator.
81.
Yes. 81, 86.5.
Hang on. That's the target area right there. Call it
Nipple-ish.
80.
82.4.
84.7.
One nut for each sander. So hey, if he sands himself, is it polishing a turd? Don't sustain the car.
They're both about 84, dude.
All right, let's do it.
That's good because it means you have the C word if one is more than the other. Not really. All right, here we go. I don't really want to do this. Here we go.
You're afraid you're gonna like it. Look at it twist his shirt.
That was a good 5 seconds.
That was not 5 seconds. You don't know how to count.
How long was it? Someone tell me in the chat how long.
Maybe
that was.
2 to 3.
It hurts. It burns. Oh, why'd I touch it? Hang on. Oh, dude, that gave me rug burn like a mother. Hang on, I'm trying to get the temperature right there.
On the carpet, we'll see how much dirt is in the rug. We don't want to see it.
Well, you can just see the visual too, right?
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to doing this one, but it might make this one feel better after we do this one.
I'm just going to point out to you. You said I'm not looking forward to doing this one. You were rubbing your left.
That's because this one hurts.
And then you said I'm not looking forward to doing this one, and you continue to rub your left titty.
Well, that's because I'm looking in the mirror camera, and it's all weird. I think I just did. Which one did I just do? This one. So we need to do this. Yeah. Okay.
He's a big dumb animal, folks, and we're officially Tool Hub.
How many seconds we got to do?
His nipple just got.
It did just get a woody. That's facts.
Just
that is
2
facts.
to 3.
Where's the freaking button? There it is. Hang on. 7.
He won't do it on his private part. We'll find out he ain't got any. The human Ken doll. Can't say anything about Makita tonight.
All right. So it doesn't hurt until after a minute. Like, it takes a minute for it to get irritated.
And he's on the wrong titty again.
No, we're not. This is it. Oh, wait. You're right.
Dumb.
We are on the wrong one. Why is it not hotter?
Because the other one was more excited.
Yeah, that's also true. Hang on.
Rumor has it that a Makita sander will caress your manliness.
This is the one I just did.
Makita sucks too. No, that's the one you did before.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. This is the one I just did. Hey, let me see if I can get more like.
You have like no feeling in your nipple right now. Is that what the problem is?
I don't know, dude. It's not even hot compared to this.
Look,
one.
go to the part of your body that's used to that.
Look, I gotta tell you because I feel like I just did this one. This one hurts more. Okay, look.
Just go to the part of your body where you're more accustomed to having those vibration-like feelings.
All right.
Bend over.
The hand.
Man just wants you to do them at the same time. No power. You need smaller hands.
just be like this, and the wife walks in. It's like, I can explain.
I'm just saying, if a psychologist ever watches one of your videos, there's no chance you're not staying out of a room with pads.
That's great. All right, you're just gonna take my word for it, or I can snap pictures. But this knee right here is 85.2, and I'm looking. Hang on. We are looking.
Two sanders, right?
Looking right here.
If only there was a cooling fibrous lube nearby.
There's
Grab a plug battery.
And this knee here is
Roman. I like 79. You more now. Makita
was got to take the temperature differences
for women.
Don't do this to pants that you like. 3 seconds, okay? 1, 2, 3. That actually hurt.
All the way up. Is that all the way up?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
All right. We have the hottest spot,
Oh, wait.
89.9. Okay.
Enjoying a
So-
sander on your nipples. Can that get you demonetized? No, it'll probably get you more fans.
It might make you more famous. Yeah.
He's working his way to the part where
I guess we could just go straight to sanding wood. Here we go.
more like sanding a toothpick.
I don't even want to push harder with the flex, honestly. The flex actually hurts more. The flex is 90, 92. And if you recall, this was the colder knee, I think. I can't remember. But that's not comfortable.
Shirt off this time. We have to see scars to judge correctly. No, we don't want to see this man with his shirt off.
Oh, dude. Look, you can see the comparison.
Basil wood. I'm just saying, we'd like to see you sand a toothpick.
Sand a toothpick, yeah.
Or a wooden needle. Every time he gets happy, a gnat gets pregnant. If you think about it, Nikita was named after a woman.
As usual, error pops up on the back screen there.
Anybody watching your videos for a how-to it's how not to.
How not to, yeah. It says don't let your past define you, but I might be known as the nipple sander. I don't know. My leg hurts right now. Actually,
Notice you could take that for a lot longer on your knees because of the callus buildup than you could on your nipples. I'm just so evil. Okay.
It's like red.
Use the Miss Kita.
I don't think this one's as red. This one hurts more. This is the flex side.
Okay.
The flex side hurts more.
To be honest with you, first of all, I have never in my life seen anybody try to use a sander on themselves, no matter how desperate or lonely. So the fact that you did it 4 times speaks.
You didn't try the turbo mode? Yeah, I did. It was on turbo mode the whole time. Yeah, it was on.
I think he's afraid.
So this thing, imagine Flex watching this review, be like, "Oh yeah, what did Robert say about our Flex?" And it was like, this one's gonna be hard to show customers."
Oh no. See, the point is, they're gonna start a new S&M line of tools. It'll be the Flex Power Pleasure tools.
The Power Pleasure.
NPP or FPP.
Let's check the speed.
From now on, you are nipple sander. Guess what?
Did we burn off part of the ring? Did we put a ring on our pants from that?
Or I think that's just filth, sir. I think that's just filth.
No. See the ring?
You left a ring around your sander because you're filthy.
Did you see that?
Show me sander floor. Show me.
Camera drill with 2 batteries, a charger, and a hard case was on sale for $119, but looks like the sale is over. Yeah, but right now you can get that with the 2 batteries and a bit case for like $140. Still not as good, but their bits are kind of overpriced, I think. So might be worth it.
Jamie True. Hold on. I am going to just say this for Jamie True the way it should be said. Show me sander floor. Show me paint the fence.
Oh yeah.
Show me polish the nipple.
Cobra Kai.
No, that's Miyagi Do.
Yeah. Here we go.
If you can sing your nipples, you can sit on a gnome. I don't know what we're learning from this. How you doing, Diligent Dave?
It's a lot faster, dude. It's a lot faster.
That's because you didn't have the DeWalt all the way up. Let's go. Come
The
on.
DeWalt's on 7, bro.
Doesn't it have 8
No, it has 1
to 7?
to 7.
Weak.
It's 1,000 times. Look how fast it is. It's actually really fast. You see this piece right here, right?
Yeah.
Here, we're going to borrow the same piece of fluff.
It's about 60 RPM.
And we're going to install it on our sander here. And it's going to fly off.
Way. That's his condom.
Here we go.
5D's a standing.
I told you it was going to fly off. It's a lot faster, dude. This thing is awesome. This is a 5.0. This is a 3.5. Now, it is
Mr.
more
Wilson treat you right, sir.
But I'm going to tell you right now, man, they did good when they did this sander. Now, time will tell about the dust collection because dust collection is a huge contributor on a winner for a sander for me. The DeWalt is fantastic. It's really good.
So we're going to do the
reviews on this, but right out of the box, like just really quickly looking, this looks like a fantastic tool.
So me sand off nipple and sand on nipple. Show me sand off nipple. Show me sand on nipple. So the 5Ds of sanding: dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dip shit.
I read the title live stream and had to hear what you had to say about the battery. So this is what we found out about the battery. It's probably going to stain your customers' finished products. It very well may corrode the internal workings of your battery.
I have to interrupt you for a second.
Go ahead.
Rodney wants your leftover nipple.
Oh. I'll take the leftover one. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the sander, sir.
I think he's talking about the nipple.
Oh. All right. That's funny.
All right, now go
internally, if your battery leaks and it gets before the safety circuit, it'll probably short out the whole battery and slowly cook itself to death, depleting all the cells. It looks like it's a cooling liquid. So what I'd like to do with this infrared camera here pretty soon would be to take the case off the battery, remove the goo completely, and use the battery for a little bit. And I think a sander is a good, consistent speed. There's no variable to it. It's going to drain fairly quickly. And we should be able to get a good heat up for about 2 minutes of running the sander. And then we're going to take a battery that still has the goo on it, and we're going to get some temperature differences. And I think that might be cool to do live here pretty soon.
Renegade's Garage in the house.
You're sick. Is it just, it's the 2.5 as well. My 2.5 is also leaking. All my batteries are leaking. Actually, it's been the hottest it's been for a long time over here.
It's because he's got the new flex powered sex doll.
Yeah. And he's just jealous because she won't call him back.
That's true. The doll. The doll doesn't call me back.
Yeah.
The woman that sold me the doll does.
I just get here and you're saying remove the goo. We're an hour and 10 minutes in. Of course, we're talking about removing the goo. This was actually a pretty interesting live stream. especially the last 20 minutes was
You
very
missed him
interesting.
sanding his nipple.
I'm gonna go get the
You missed him
the
sanding his nipple.
Klein. No, we're gonna get the Klein guts for the screwdrivers and see what we can make fit. I'm also gonna get the Ideal one as well. I'll be right back. Here's Soul.
Well, howdy, folks. How y'all doing? If you guys were in the mood for some weird shit, you came to the right place. This man is well, it's just obvious that generations of inbreeding have spawned some special folks in our lives. He's one of them. Never in my life have I ever thought I would see a man sand a nipple. Never thought that anyone would try. But we went from jugs to nipples. That's just the way it is. I've been having fun watching it. I don't know about you all. Tibbs did a teardown last week, leaking battery 2.5s. Store them flat and they still leak. Mine haven't leaked, and my garage is unheated or uncooled, so don't know. Oh, the night I get laid, the chat goes wild. Well, I'm glad your hand finally said yes, Panther. Impact Nation Tinker with Tools said they haven't had one battery leak. I haven't had a battery leak, but I'm not in Texas. I get just, I don't know. Although I don't use my flex tools a lot. I find them to be rather cumbersome, rather heavy, but extremely powerful. I prefer my rigids. I use my rigids all day. Bittersweet Panther. His hand finally got drunk enough. That's all I'm going to say. It's a good live chat. Very interesting. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place. That's all I could say. He just drops it. He's like, here, entertain the folks. Not my hand. I'm not a monster. It was my foot. Way to go, Panther. The best thing about the live is you can rewind, not get played unless you hit the record button. I heard stacked lithium doesn't have a problem. Well, the stacked lithium has internal everything, so it should never have a problem. If it does get overheated, what you would have is an expansion of the pack, but you're talking about getting a battery up to around 250 degrees, really, for that to happen. This became an X-rated channel. It's actually the letter for today is M. And our episode brought to us by the good folks over at Sesame Street. M stands for moron.
Correct. All right. So if you guys haven't got on the SandNet game, there's a huge benefit to these because they protect your Velcro here. So
JB,
if you're doing something squirrely where you might have like an uneven surface and you're trying to do, let's say like a live edge or something, and you're going on a contour to where you're wearing more on a certain part of the sander and it's not getting the randomness like the tool intends, this extra layer of Velcro here will protect your sander to where you can do, it's really good. You can do extra things without worrying about breaking your sander. So
okay, so when I asked if that was like sticky or if it was hook and loop, and you didn't answer, now I just saw it's hook and loop.
Yeah, this hook and loop.
So let me just
on my nipple. You're welcome.
Wow. It took you time to figure out that if you took, in essence, the harder side of Velcro and you smacked her on the nipple and attached it to a power tool, that it would hurt?
Yeah, but we need to determine which one would hurt more. See, they're both hook and loop. So this wasn't fun. I mean, it was a little bit of fun, but this wasn't what I had planned for a night.
Live edge. Jamie's about to go postal.
If one more person says it. All right, so this is the shank pattern, whatever you want to call it. I went blank on the word. That's the shape that we're looking for. So we have this one here. That's probably not going to fit in there. No, that's like a hot dog down the hallway. So this one's out.
That's your normal.
This one's nice though, man, because this actually gives you a legitimate 7/16,
Yeah.
which is good for Mimrelax straps. So this eliminates a lot of tools out of your pouch, and then it's got the wire nut twister. And if you're doing just a bunch of wire nuts, this is a lifesaver. Where's the Klein one? I just had it.
Right, that's horrible.
This looks like it's gonna fit. So
He's already tested it that way, Robbie, off camera.
we have the ToughBuilt slide drive. This is awesome. With
Where does it slide into? The hole?
yeah, oh, slide drive being that this is what is that? That's 1/4 inch now, and you can switch it to 5/16 just by pushing up. This is got to be one of my favorite accessories. Really innovative, and you can lock it to where it stays in 5/16 or 1/4 inch, and there's a magnet in there. So usually whenever you switch to these multi-bit tools or whatever, you don't get your magnets. And dude, it's a nut setter with a magnet on it, on a 10, 11, 12 and 1, whatever it is.
Let me
This is
get
cool.
this right. It's a nut setter being held by a nut sitter.
Yeah, that's fair. So if you are
Totally
worried
not
about
getting
the
demonetized on
quality,
this one. Totally fine on this one.
if you are worried about the quality of the bits, all this stuff is interchangeable. So this is a proven impact rated insert from Klein.
Who proved it?
Me, when I put it on my drill and for impact and just went to town with it.
If I return the Flex, what would you recommend for about the same price? The Flex?
I would still get the Flex. The 998 had a deal for like 120, right? At one point.
Bare Tool 139.
Yeah,
Bare
that's
Tool.
good. But you don't get the 8.
With an 8 amp hour and an impact driver, 329.
So it's not backwards compatible. That's interesting.
The Klein?
Yeah, this will not fit in this Klein. But the Klein fits in the ToughBuilt.
Okay.
Now, it's very stiff. I don't want to force it. But it doesn't act like it wants to just go in.
Can we clarify that how Tactics went to town on something? I think we should just leave it alone, Panther. I'm afraid you'll show us.
That's great.
I mean, look, he's got the hand, the up and down hand motion going on above around his face right now.
This is actually a part to a different Klein screwdriver. So we actually have 3. I'm ignoring you. We have 3 different screwdrivers here right now. This portion here is from an impact rated 13-in-1 that Klein makes. So I took this, put it into my slide drive, and now I put my slide drive into my ToughBuilt. And we've got just one of the best setups ever because you still maintain your 3/8, right? You still get your impact rated 1/4 inch. You get whatever sizes here you need. You get 4 different sizes here. And then you get a 5/16 and a 1/4 inch. And you don't have to pull out bits to use it. And the best part about this right now, this is the best part, is that this is not sharp in your pocket when you're sitting on your leather seats or whatever you're doing, walking around. This is dull. So you can pretty much leave this anywhere. If it falls, it's not stabbing in someone's floor. SEO Panther says, hands, noobs, step up your game and use your feet.
I use my wife. Checkmate.
Martin P says, I appreciate the live jokes, Souls of Souls on your shorts. Yeah.
Oh, no problem, Martin P. I've got wife and girlfriend jokes. I tell them almost every video.
That's great.
Some people like them, some people don't. The people that get offended, I don't care. I'm just trying to have fun.
So yeah, this grip is awesome.
No worries,
this
Martin.
is my new favorite. This is going to replace it. And now we've got parts from a different Klein screwdriver, these parts, and a ToughBuilt handle.
Just gonna say
we
this
will be
now.
testing these though.
This man has had a new favorite just about every week.
Hey,
Different tools, and then like
can't help
3
it when
weeks
you
later,
test
he
these
goes
out.
right back to the tool he was originally using and says, "I don't like this one now." Can you at least use it before you determine that you like it a lot?
I already have used the grip on this, so I already know I like everything else here.
Check back 3 weeks when he tells you he doesn't
Check
like
back
it.
3 weeks, folks.
Hey, Rodney, what did you say? I missed it.
See how the back is
Hold
cracked?
on, I got a view deleted message. He is now explaining analysis. OCD is a coochie.
What do you think about the sander, man? Can you get one?
The Flex sander looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty blown away by how powerful it is. I really didn't think it was going to be as strong as the DeWalt. I was hoping it was, and there's no reason why it shouldn't be. But the DeWalt is that good. If you see this on sale, or you're not ever going to get into the Flex platform for whatever reason, this is a really good sander.
Yeah. No, he does not have OCD. He has DUMB.
ADHD.
No,
Extra.
that's DUMB.
Extra H and less D.
Flex is great stuff. I don't know about batteries if they leak, but now I'm checking mine when I get home. I have a couple of mine out here.
Yeah.
Let me go look. I doubt I had the problem though.
How do you spell analytics?
You can't ask him because he ends at the L. No, I'm betting that a lot of the issues, so the batteries have the holes there to allow for additional cooling, especially when it's on the charger. I'm betting that this is going to be a problem when you get fine dust particles in there that block some of that cooling vent. And they'll stay in your, all of my tools stay in my garage year round, uninsulated. I do have an air conditioner in here, but only for the live streams. But during the winter, it's uninsulated. It's cold. During the summer, it's unbearably hot. My garage has gotten up to 115 degrees this year. So,
wow.
Let me go see. Here, entertain the people, sir. He has very little D.
I was going to just sander awkwardly, like you might have switched it. But clearly I'm the one that switched it.
He takes his D orally.
What's you guys' thoughts on the Flex sander? The grip right here, right out of the box, I could tell that the grip right here was nice on that contour. It does have a nice overall feel to it. This is just one button here, and then your controls are down here. This kind of has like that kind of awkward switch to it, where the actual button is like really, really tiny. Sometimes it takes a minute to find it, but I don't have anything bad to say about this DeWalt sander. I really don't.
Yes.
I was blown away by how much better it was than what I had before. And I had the 120 volt Makita with the handle. Here comes Soul's comment.
I mean, I'm not exactly surprised
Yeah.
that you're grabbing Makita by the handle.
By the handle. Yeah, there it is.
Manhandle it.
I want one for my stack pack.
So as you can see, these ports here, you can see how, like, because I'm not using these in the field anymore, but you can see how open mine are, how clean they are. Even on the 2.5, like very big, very clean. When you had your video up showing yours, just like you, they didn't look very clean.
Yeah.
They didn't look all the way open, and I'm gonna guess that's part of the issue. The fine dust particle, it might be a design flaw. I have 2 or 3 sanders, so I won't buy the Flex. I'm kind of in the same boat. I actually think I got 5, but I've got
those are pretty open there.
No, go back to the beginning when you had it closed, like before you opened it up.
I think
right
this one
there.
looks.
Black Flex goo.
Yeah, they look pretty good, actually.
I'm gonna find out what it is. I've seen a couple.
Yeah, this was just chilling on the charger, and then this second one here.
I wonder, were you using the rapid charger or the standard charger?
You know what's interesting? I believe that I was actually using the standard charger by an accident. Because I thought that it was a rapid charger. But I think this was the standard charger. I usually almost always, and when I say always, I mean like 99.9% use the rapid charger. But when I picked up the battery, I was actually surprised to find out that it was not on the rapid charger. Actually, you know what? I can verify that right now because I still have goo on my charger. That sounds hilarious, by the way. Let's go look at the goo on my charger. I'll be right back.
Where do you go with that?
I'm going to be right back. Entertain the folks.
All right, yeah, no, I'm just wondering.
That's the wrong button.
Yes.
That is also the wrong button. Good Lord.
I mean, I've never heard someone say, let me go check the goo on a charger. It sounds like just freaky night. I don't know. I just don't know where to go with that comment. The reason I asked is maybe the rapid charger has a better fan than the standard or whatever. Bold guys could use the cordless sander thing on their head, or bald guys, sorry. There's your Instagram story. BW's same. I have 3 or 4 sanders yet. Hey, Jack Lucchese is here. How you doing, Jack? Great to have you here again with us. Been missing you, buddy. Now, if you can go get Queefer, we'll have the whole boat. Mama Llama showed up Tuesday. I ain't seen Llama in a while. But no, I'm just thinking that maybe I know it's part of the cooling. I know it's to dissipate some of the heat that goes through these. Just wondering. Still fully charged, and I haven't used this in months. Unprotected here in my garage. So what's he doing? He's going to. I hope it's not white. That's all I'm going to say. I hope, or brown. I hope it's not white, and I hope it's not brown goo that he's going to find on this charger, because that would be a little bit, uncomfortable. New career, very demanding, miss hanging with you all.
What?
We appreciate you, Jack.
Hang on.
We're just glad to have you here tonight, then. And I hope the new position's working out well for you.
What's up, Jack?
He's got a new position. His wife doesn't like missionary anymore.
Oh, dang. Well, get the knee pads.
His wife likes doggy, but he's the dog. I'm just leaving.
All right, so this is the rapid charger. What the hell am I doing? This is the microphone, not the camera, dumbass. Here we go. Rapid charger there. Nice and clean.
Yeah.
And the reason why I didn't have the rapid charger because I was on vacation so much. Packed away. So you can see this one here. You can actually see where it got baked on there. It obviously got hot, right?
Yeah.
So how
that's the
thick is
standard
that? I haven't
charger.
really.
That's the standard charger, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you hear the fan in that? He didn't taste it. Tactics, do you store your batteries flat or on their side?
So, and that's what I was going to check too. I was pleased to find that my 2.5 was stored flat and it was inside of one of my
Maybe.
Husky toolboxes or whatever, with some other tools, flat, not really crowded, and flat. And it was also leaking. The one here was obviously upside down. And the other one that I found was looking normal, sitting upright. And we happened to open it up and we also found the black goo. So I don't know what to think right now. I say we should probably see if we can hear the fan. That's a great idea, Souls.
Can we just agree to have you never call it the black goo again?
The black goo.
Never call it the black goo. Man didn't go down. Man didn't go down.
I don't really want to put this on here, but I will.
Smell like Taco Bell.
The fan does work. I could hear the fan. I could feel the wind when I first turned it on, but for science.
I can hear the fan.
Yeah.
I mean, so have you contacted? Obviously you haven't, but has anybody else contacted Flex to see what's going on with that?
So it's pretty thick though, man. I mean, it's probably down inside of this.
How long did you
charger at
have
this
it on
point.
the charger?
We could open the charger and see if it does damage to your charger.
Yeah, sure. How long was it on the charger? He brought back goo from the black hole in space.
Probably overnight. But these things turn off. Like we've taken the line splitter with an amperage meter, and we've verified that these don't pull anything at all. Once they're charged, they stop pulling load altogether. A lot of innuendos tonight, guys. Yeah, I'm sticking to it.
There was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She had so much black goo she didn't know what to do. That's so good, Southpaw. That was great. I love it.
Hang on, we gotta get a thing.
By the way, Jack, if you both change positions, that's the best way to do it. I just hope it's the same position. Just adjoining. Good thought, Jack. Maybe it doesn't shut all the way down with older battery. Doubt it, but maybe. I'm wondering if the charger is causing the problem because lithium-ion batteries lose life when they charge too fast.
You know what? I don't know. Oh, we can reach it. We can reach it. Just barely, but we can reach it. Hang on.
I haven't contacted Flex when mine leaked. Others had already had the problem, and I found out it wasn't an acid leak. Probably should call them. Team Belky, go sit on a gnome. Sorry I have to go. I have homework to do. Take it easy. Ride the Bob Widger.
See you later, Rodney. Man, this barely reaches back there.
A weird name, Rodney. Sounds like you got some girl got offended by you.
Hey, how about we unplug this, guys?
No, I am 100% for live electrocution.
Yeah, I almost did not unplug this. I was like,
married a long time to add a little spice. Way to go, Jack. I know cell phone batteries last about half as long if you use a high amp charger. That is very true. So it's supposed to be a solid heat pad and turned into liquid because of heat? Is there a seal in the casing that broke or something? I actually think
No, this
because you,
battery was sealed really good.
because you charge it upside down with the I think because you charge it with the upside down, if you're putting it onto the charger and it's already warm, then that, or even when it's charging, then that pad, as it heats, that black goo flows down
You called it the black
toward
goo.
the openings.
Let's go. All right, you can see the margins right there, right?
What's that?
I mean, the margins, they look great.
Yeah. It's for
This
cooling.
was the one that leaked
right.
on the charger. This was the one here. This one right here had no signs of leaking.
Yeah.
Until we opened it up.
I mean,
see, we found that once we opened it up. But this one had no really signs of leaking on the top.
I honestly don't know that it hurts anything.
I don't think it does either. There's a chance that it could
leak out on your customer's carpet.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, why you using a 24-volt tool on her carpet? And two, why didn't she shave it?
That was my next question.
I'm just saying. No one wants to know if the carpet matches the drapes anymore.
Man, I could have literally gone and gotten a different screwdriver by now. It's taking a long time. Sorry. Hang on.
It's all right. We're kind of used to this from you.
Are you?
If doing it right, doing hey, you know what?
Look away,
you are the human equivalent. Oh, it's a mosquito. You are the human equivalent to Murphy's Law. Anyway, someone said it burns out cells. Does it though? Is that
someone did say it burns out cells.
Yeah, I haven't had that. There's a lot of heat to turn into goo. It's thermal runaway of the cells. Probably that would mean that they're running them in some parallel. If they're getting that much, because you want these batteries to run in series in conjunction with one another. I'm wondering if it's...
I just ruined my pants. I put on my pants. I'm stupid. This is so sad. Where the heck is it?
So you're saying you got some goo in your pants?
Yeah, I just gooed it. Where is the freaking screw, dude?
Typically in the middle.
That's not working.
How are you going to find it that way?
I don't know, dude. I guess it must be a weird size. What does the screw even look like at this point? What is it? Oh,
he pooped his
it's pants. A tamper. Hey, we didn't know it was a tamper. It looked like a Phillips from in here. That's okay. We got tamper screws. Hold your horses. Hang on.
Mm-hmm. How closely were your parents related?
Hang on.
Was your dad his own grandpa? So, no.
All right. Let's
stripped out. It's a good date. There we've go. All been there.
You know what? I got an idea.
I'm just here to make fun of them.
We can probably measure it. That's way too big. I'm surprised this set went that big, actually.
Is it possible to have an aneurysm?
Is it possible to guess the right size the first try?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Well, we didn't do that here. But we did remove two tamper-proof with the Phillips screwdriver. Let the record show.
Family tree resembles a light pole. His family tree resembles a family circle.
A family circle.
And it's featured often in family circus.
The theme song to the family is that of the Lion King. All right, here we go.
The circle of life?
Yeah. Okay, so we've got the supercharger air intake port here.
Yeah.
Um,
That bear was wearing people clothes.
freaking big fingers. Okay. So we need to see if there's any damage in here.
What's your favorite mid-torque drill? Bosch. The Bosch 975. Ultimate Tool Review had a video 11 hours ago about 2 flex batteries that won't hold a charge. Dang.
All right, so there's a fan directly below this that could get the black goose splooge in it, but it doesn't look like, even though we had all that leakage, it doesn't look like it leaked into the housing.
God, it sounds like
Actually looks pretty
country
clean.
girl went to college for the first time.
The fan.
Ultimate Tool Review. I don't know that I've heard of them.
The fan smells like the splooge. If I can say that.
He's the one that said it burns out the cells. Okay.
I don't know.
Mechanic?
Chargers look fine. So if you're worried about your charger being compromised, I would say not if you've got this much. If you got more than this, maybe. But if this looks like your charger, the splooge to our charger ratio there, I would say that you're probably good. But any more than that, you can see it would really gum up the works, because you got a fan directly below that.
Yeah.
And that's going to decrease the efficiency and the longevity of your battery, because you're not going to get efficient cooling. And your fan's going to start to go wonky. That's the technical term.
Wonky.
Wonky. All right, let's put this one back together. Oh, I found more pieces of the DeWalt drill that we never got back together because of reasons.
User error.
Yeah, we were actually missing a pretty important part. So I'm not surprised we never actually got it back together, because without that part, it was never going to go. Also, this. Turns out we need one of these.
Yeah. So just for curiosity's sake, did you get the drill back together yet?
Did I do what?
Get the drill back together yet?
Oh, no. We haven't tried that. We've been actually pretty busy lately.
Just saying, I've gotten them all back together.
Busy not putting drills back together. I don't know if anyone wants to see the motor. Looks like you got another fan there.
Yeah.
You got a fair bit of cooling in this thing, and some pretty healthy,
Resistors look good, yeah.
Healthy amount of wiring and stuff in there. Look at the size of that capacitor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, there you have it.
I'm just going to say this. Flex been out for what? Almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
2 years for sure, maybe 2.5, in that ballpark somewhere. It took them this long to find something wrong.
That is true. We're not really finding a whole lot of critical errors with very many things.
Mm-hmm. Jamie, I'm just saying.
That is a pretty good track record when you stop and think about it.
Is he going to get the charger back together? It's all 4 screws.
This thing's amazing, dude. USB-C.
Yeah.
I like this thing a lot. Like a lot.
Yeah. Hey, you're holding me up. I've got to go pleasure the wife.
All right. Well, with that, we should probably go.
One thing at a time. Let's see him put the charger back together.
Yeah.
Is it all back together?
Yes, it's good. Do you want me to
All
plug it in?
4 screws?
All 4 screws. There was 2
All right.
still in the chassis and 2 that I had to put in. Do you want me to plug it in to see if it still works? I know you do.
No.
Okay, good.
Did you remember to plug in the fan?
Yes, plugged in both. Use 2 cables.
Okay. Get that Game Boy screwdriver. No, let's not do that. All right. So are we getting ready to sign off now? Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, we do have maybe possibly some merch coming.
Maybe. We got to figure out the numbers.
That's all we got to do.
I want a belty technician shirt. I want it to look
in the
like
chat below, because we are trying to get these as cheap as possible, less than any t-shirt you've ever seen. We're not trying to make a profit. We're trying to get t-shirts out. I've got somebody in mind that can do it. They've got a machine. I've already talked to them. They said, yes, we'll buy. We'll put out a post or something. Gildan, what brand of t-shirt do you guys want? Cheap, of course, but something that's going to last. And if that person can make a couple of bucks, we make $1 or $2, we'll be happy. We're trying to get these things out as cheap as possible. I do not know what that price is, but I know Teespring's like $25. It's not going to be anywhere near that. What else you got?
Well, let's see.
Oh, the t-shirt's got to be made in America, right? We just added $7. That's probably worth it, though.
I want to know one thing. If we come out with merch, how many people here are going to buy it? Is it even worth doing? Because I want a Belky damn t-shirt and tech shirt. And I want to welcome people to the Pink Beaver Lounge at some point.
Is Gildan USA? What is this?
Gildan is good. So is AAA. Hey, AAA has trusted me with it, or I've trusted AAA with my car once or twice. I'll purchase 1 or 200, so long as it says "suck it easy." I'm buying. All right. Well, if there's interest, because I haven't really looked at. I've talked about doing merch in the past, and then I never gauge whether there's a real interest in doing it. So I don't want to put the money out there.
I've always had the capacity to do it. I just wasn't sure if the person would be interested in putting Pink Beaver Lounge and Suck It Easy and Blow 'em Like You Know 'em on a.
It's just Belky, man. It's just
shirt.
Belky.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell them it means blow 'em like you know them. But I want to walk around in a teal team Belky hat. Be like, what's that mean? That's for the Makita guys.
Nice. All right, we gotta get off here. We've been on here long enough. He's got to go do some extracurriculars. Appreciate all the support. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below.
Only.
Yeah,
there's a shirt for you. So, for all you Makita guys out there, don't forget, blow them like you know them.
And we're out. That's a good point, cameraman, too. Thanks for looking out. We'll see you guys later.